Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, July the 22nd, 2021, and today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 14, and then 2 Samuel 10, 1 through 5, Colossians 1, 9 through 14, or you could have read Psalm 145, 10 through 18, 1 Kings 19 through 21, and then end with Colossians again. I'm going to look at 2 Samuel 10, 6 through 12, talk about how you can do what you can. Do what you can. This story today, Joab and the army of Israel are kind of up against it. The Ammonites have rousted themselves against David, against the people of Israel. And they actually went out and hired some mercenaries because they heard about how badly David whipped up on the other people. And so they're like, well, that's not going to happen to us. So they went and figured out how many people they had. And then they went and hired more, to fight with them. And so Joab and the warriors of Israel, they get out to the field and they see a big army. They realize this is not the normal day on the field. And they realize that the Ammonites are in a position to take the field that day. So Joab and the army, though, they don't just run away, right? They don't just cower in fear. They don't just, run away and retreat. And pray that God will take care of just like God will do some kind of miracle, right? They don't even just like go crazy and just like, run out there and like, oh, well, we'll just do something crazy. No, these are seasoned generals, right? These are seasoned warriors. And what they do is they devise a plan. They take stock of their resources. They take stock of what they already have. They probably take a little bit of faith in the fact that they've been here before. They kind of know this, that what to do and what this is going to be like. And they devise a plan of how they're going to position themselves, what they're going to do. And they do everything that they possibly can. They don't just go off, crazy, half-cocked. They don't run away in fear, but they take a sober approach to it and they look at what they have and they think about what they know they can do. And they do everything they can, right? And then Joab says at the end, God will, do what God sees fit. He doesn't say, interestingly enough, we're gonna do what we can, and then we're gonna count on God to come in this miracle and just win the day for us. He says, and God will do what God sees fit. So they look at the situation, consider their resources and abilities, devise a plan, and they do their part to the best of their abilities, and they trust God to act justly. That is, to do what he sees fit. Joab's not about to pretend to tell God what he should do and whose side he should come in on. So I think that's a pretty good lesson, because that you should, do your part, participate in your own life. Because I see sometimes, I think we get caught up in just not really thinking about what we have to do or thinking about what's going on or thinking about what we can do. We just kind of expect God to rush in and save the day and clean everything up for us. And it's too easy to just wait on God that way. But the question we should ask, the question you should ask when you're in situations, maybe not like Joab, maybe you don't have, a couple million Ammonites knocking down your door. But think about what God has already provided you. What does he expect from you in this situation? Yeah, you're in this situation, but what kind of person does God expect you to be? What does God expect you to do with all the provisions he's already given you, all the things he's already provided you, all the ways in which his grace has already been shed on you? What does he expect you to do with that in that situation? And then what can you do in the situation, like I said, with everything he's already provided? And then count on God to do as God sees fit. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Huggins will be here with another great DBR for you. So get out, enjoy the day. We'll talk to you later. Boop.